Well, this is totally exciting, isn't it? I mean, I can just see the smile on all your faces, so I know what you're feeling about this unveiling today. And of course, you've got to now all close your eyes like you've never seen it before and be part of this unveiling moment, okay? Promise you'll do that at the right moment? Okay. So thank you again for being with us tonight. My name is Doreen Kraft, and I'm the Executive Director of Burlington City Arts. We're thrilled to be here with you with so many friends as we kick off Art Hop with the celebration of 2 new and exciting additions to the South End Arts District. This beautiful mural created by these young artists and the team at Juniper Creative and BCA's new Community Room, a multi-use rental space where groups and individuals will create their own spectacular events and gatherings. Okay, now's the moment. Close your eyes and open them. Woo! Connecting world-class artists with creative youth to build skills, to build confidence, and the opportunity to make a difference in our community is what BCA is all about. Thanks to generous grant funding from the Lake Champlain Basin Program. Congratulations and thank you. Jim Brannigan is with us here tonight. We were able to hire 8 of our community's young artists to work under the guidance of Juniper Creative Arts and gain hands-on experience in mural production. And they worked from concept to completion through archival research, community conversations, and ecological study. These extraordinary young people explored the layered history of Burlington's South End Barge Canal. Their collaborative work resulted in a striking 8 by 20-foot mural that addresses the Barge Canal's environmental challenges, cultural history, and the possibilities of renewal when nature is allowed to thrive. This grant-funded pilot project is truly a testament to the power and the meaning of making art in educational opportunities to nurture the development of everyone in our community, but particularly the next generation of creative leaders. We hope to fundraise to find partners to continue this important program into the future. Join me in taking a moment to recognize everyone who made this project possible. And I'm going to ask for a pardon before I start because I'm sure I'm going to butcher a couple of these names tonight. Thank you to Juniper Creative lead artist Will Casso Condry, creative director Jennifer Herrera Condry, and assistant mural artist Alexa Herrera Condry. BCA teaching assistants Gloria Kinganya and Sofia Tutsaro. Are they with us tonight? No? Okay. And our amazing artist apprentices, Richie Amison, Mateo Baker Gele, Nico Jalsat, Bella Listi, Calvin Millham-Berry, Coretta Ngulaki, Levi Olson, Ellie Traxler-Menz. Let's give them a warm hand of applause. Can the artists that are with us tonight come up so everyone can welcome and thank you? I again want to give our gratitude to the Lake Champlain Basin Program for their support and to BCA's Public Art and Grants Manager, Colin Storrs. Colin. We have so many shy people in this art world. What is it? Get that red carpet out and get them up there. Where's the costumes? I want to thank everyone who was a part of this wonderful project for all your hard work and dedication over the many months to bring this to life and for shepherding this project as a gift to our community. Now, join me in a little walk around the building and we're going to go to surprise event number 2. Not yet. Okay. And now for Creative Arts Endeavor artist Will and Jennifer.
What's up, y'all? Oh, let me pull this up.
He's tall.
All right, hope I ain't break it. I got a minute? Okay, keep this quick. We had a good time. This was done over the course of a month. The student apprentices worked 5 hours a day for 3 days a week for 4 weeks. We taught them everything from concept to completion. I'm sure they backs hurt by the end of this. Their hands hurt, their heads hurt. It was a lot of work, and we told them it would be. And this is the culmination of it. And literally the last bit of paint went on this afternoon to do little touch-ups from the rivets. So literally you work till 11th hour doing public art. But we had a really good time. And the beautiful thing is that, you never know who's going to take this work on where we leave off. So yeah, it keeps us motivated. So I'm going to cut it off there and let Jennifer say some things.
I'm short. I just also want to thank all the work that the apprentices did on this project. I mean, they had to learn a lot of information in a very short period of time to execute this. Just even thinking about how to visually represent this really important history. And bringing some stories that haven't been openly discussed out into the open with this artwork here. I also want to be able to thank the BCA and Colin, who has been like our right-hand person through all the logistics. I also want to thank some of our knowledge keepers in the community who came out to present some of this history to us. Ruby and Andy from the Friends of the Barge Canal and the Vermont Folklife folks who documented the process with us, and Elise Gayette. Where's Elise? Yes, and Elise, amazing historian who has been doing fantastic work documenting the history of the Black experience and the impact that Black folks have had in the state of Vermont since like the 1700s. And also Alan from the environmental, the environmental, he came and gave us a wealth of information understanding the brownfield site that we are standing on, and also the Superfund site just to the south of us, which has been a lot of the work and understanding of what's been happening here. So we want you to really enjoy this work. There's a lot of symbolism in it, so you want to take your time. When you get a chance, there's a QR code which will take you to the Vermont Folklife website, which has some narratives, some interviews around the experience from firsthand from the apprentices and us, and also breaking down some of the imagery that you see in the story here. So thank you. I want to actually bring up Ellie and Calvin, who were two of our apprentices, because they're gonna see. So I'm gonna turn it over to Ellie, and then we're gonna turn it over to Calvin, who wants to share something with you as well.
Hi, everyone. Let's turn this. I'm Ellie. I'm a member of the Barge Canal Mural Brigade. Thank you so much for coming and celebrating with us. I feel so happy and grateful to have been able to be a part of this. I learned from every person on this team, and everyone was so brilliant. I felt inspired through this process by my fellow apprentices and our mutual dedication, hard work, and excitement for the project. Will and Jennifer taught us a lot through their stories and guidance and expertise. The value they placed on intentional community building between all of us and their emphasis on learning before designing is something I will hold on to the most. We spent our first 2 weeks doing just that, not even picking up a paintbrush, and learning about each other, how we work through making collaborative art like this logo that we screen printed all together. This time really cultivated our trust in one another and allowed all of our different creativities to come together. We all listened to knowledge keepers in our community, as Jennifer said, about the emerging histories of Burlington and all the impacts of the Barge Canal that have led us to today. We learned about Burlington's Black trailblazers, such as Mr. Holloway, which is the light-colored house there, and we also heard from Vermont Folklife, UVM Special Collections, Friends of the Barge Canal, and all about the harmful environmental implications of creating and sustaining the canal. And I have so much more of knowledge and in my brain that I could tell you. We learned so much. And so if you want to know anything else, you can ask me. And all of us, we learned a lot. A lot can happen in 12 days. I wrote 16 days, but 12 days of teamwork, and a very special thank you to Juniper Creative for bringing it all together. Thank you, BCA, for hosting. And we truly made an impactful and beautiful piece of art showing the history of where we are, like right now, like where we're standing right now. And it's so important to tell the truth about a place. And we did just that. So I feel really proud of us and able to be a part of this team. Thank you for everyone who made this happen.
Hi, thank you for letting me come up here and just say this. So, this is the story behind this mural and the Barge Canal. It said, long before colonizers laid claim to Burlington and First Nations called it home, the land was lush, fertile with life and whole. Animals moved freely as the lake stretched wide and clear. Stars shined as constellations trekked across the night sky. The waters flowed pure and true, casting the light of celestial innocence. But as time advanced, so did human ambition. Settlers carved their presence into the landscape, driving out native wildlife to make room for domestic industry. Lumberyards, railroads, and carriage houses cropped up. What was once a thriving ecosystem, rich with biodiversity, became ground for trade, commerce, and eco-uncertainty. As nature was farther displaced, other priorities arose. The Barge Canal and its surrounding lands became a dump for the byproduct of coal. Slag corrupted the very site that was once so precious, leaving the land scarred, the water soured, and paving a future where the condemnification of resources held credence over the law of harmony and the cipher of life. A tug of war where casualties are seen from the broadest terms to a microscopic cellular degree. A war of the disturbance of naturality. Many years have passed since commercial industry ceded land insecurity. Planted deep beneath the soil, a new vision blossomed purity. Nature reclaimed its territory and began healing from within. Birds, beavers, rabbits, and crows all call this place home. With raccoons, lily pads, and mushrooms in droves, life kept thriving, no matter what. The land kept surviving. If you look closely, it's wonderful to see. The relics of old are now overgrown with the pickleweed, ivy scales, and facade of the bridge. Forever chemicals will eventually meet their unnatural end. Friends organized around this concept and proclaimed a new decree in the case of redevelopment of the Barge Canal. Let it be. This mural reflects the layered and complex history of the Pine Street Barge Canal, its negative impact on the natural environment, and the healing that can happen when we let nature be. It is a cautionary tale urging us to acknowledge and remember the stories of the past so mistakes are not repeated. While the harms cannot be undone, the future may yet be shaped by renewal and hope. It's time for the rewilding. Thank you.
That's just the beginning of our learning, huh? Wow. So there is a request to have a picture of all of you underneath the mural. If that could be, would you come? Lovely. And now, let's take a little journey around the side of the building to the back side of BCA for our second opening tonight. We're micless, so I'm just going to try to project and also read facing the sun. But once again, thank you all for being with us tonight. This is an extraordinarily exciting moment for us. This is the completion of phase 2 of our capital campaign to build an education center and community room in the South End Arts District. And tonight we are here to open the community room. So that means we're 2/3 of our way towards completing this capital campaign. We're so proud tonight to open this beautiful 3,000 square foot space that will be home to many new artistic endeavors and community celebrations. It's a multi-use rental space that can be used for weddings, birthday parties, business gatherings, learnings, and a dance hall with a disco ball. It has a gorgeous catering kitchen, its own bathrooms, and of course, soon you will see we have lakefront views. Not yet. We haven't cleaned up back there yet, but that's coming. We're going to be able to look out into the Barge Canal and the gorgeous lake. It's a 4-season wonder. It can be whatever you dream it to be. There are so many people to thank when you're involved with a major community endeavor like this. So let me do my best to represent today a few. I want to thank Pat Robbins and Lisa Schomburg. I want to thank, hold on. I grab a seat and beer. Robin Lloyd, Peter Swift and Diana McCargo, Lily Ruane and Wynn Smith and their beautiful family, Hula, Russ and Roxanne Scully. Let's give them a round of applause. Our business underwriters, Mascoma Bank, the city of Burlington, and there's so many individuals in the city of Burlington to thank. I want to start first with our former mayor, Mural Weinberger, and City Council President Joan Shannon, our current mayor, Mayor Emma Mulvaney Stanek, and our City Council President, Ben Travers, Nagley and Chase Construction Management, particularly our friends Ryan, Evan, and Phil, Truex Cullens Architects, Ralph Kielman and Joss Chafe, the State of Vermont Department of Economic Development. All right. Particularly want to thank our BCA board members and our chair, Lori Rowe, and vice chair, Billy Gosh. And then our BCA Foundation board members, and especially our capital campaign and construction management team, Doug Griswold and Jeffrey Glassberg, who hasn't made it here yet this evening. Woo! And now for that auspicious moment where we cut the ribbon and the curtain is drawn back. Oh my God. Oh! Come on! So funny. So we welcome you in.
You're so cute. And I got them here. They were like last week they're like really resemble that art. Have you had this? My son has. Super nice to meet you. On our board. Yes. It's been 1 year now, huh? Wow.